would. I'm not saying he has, but if he does, the funniest part is he knows who else is watching and getting a kick out of watching a morbid, sick, twisted humor to watch a man's son walk around
Santa, dressed as
Santa, and I imagine there's a non-god deity laughing at the show, just because I know the stories and the legends and the fables and the nighttime stories.
And welcome back to Toka-Tales. So yeah, we're handing out presents and Xmas trees for the upcoming Xmas holiday. We've done 10, so number 11, charisma rolls.
What kind of plane are we in, out of curiosity?
This next
21.
one, you find yourself in
21.
the middle of the jungle, surrounded by halflings.
17.
They hate me.
I think they hate us all by that reaction.
21.
I got 21.
So they are very charismatic, but...
Yeah, but I decided to do the town of feral halflings,
Oh, God.
and I rolled a 1.
No, we're getting to a battle.
They love me.
Get out of here.
Well, that's when you throw the tree, we dump the bag, and we run.
So as you appear, the first thing you guys notice as you... Merry Xmas! As 9 halflings turn to you and pull their bows and draw an arrow into each one, pointing them straight at you.
Shove the tree in the ground.
Okay, you shove the tree in the ground. Okay, you have a little bit of time before they fire.
My friends, rejoice, or you become part of my army.
They're going to attack you.
We just jump up.
I've got a 21. They might actually join me.
Well,
Actually, I failed my charisma roll against them.
so they all of a sudden are happy to see
So
us?
no, they're stopping and staring at him.
I start dropping gifts on the ground and taking a step back as I drop them toward the tree.
What was your charisma roll?
17.
I got a 21.
Tom's don't want to fuck that up.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are slowly putting out the presents. They're all very cautiously watching you.
We are making no movements forward. I'm
Okay.
just like, Merry Xmas
Multiple
present.
weapons are drawn
Merry
and pointed
Xmas
at you.
present. Just bracking away, just dropping presents.
Some couple cards, couple extra hats.
We'll just leave cards on the presents as we walk. Maybe a few hats just to leave about. Being friendly, being knowledgeable, and I'm like, get ready to teleport the fuck out of this place in 3 seconds. All right,
The tree is set.
The tree's set. The presents are dropped.
Yep.
Just put the fucking just next teleportation spot. No. As we all just like
Nope the
die.
hell out of there.
Nope.
That's how you charisma out of a fight with the whole village of feral halflings.
You're welcome.
Drop on gifts, drop on tree. Merry Xmas. Time to GTFO.
You know,
It's like,
one
I
comment
finally roll
stopped them
high on
all.
charisma,
Okay.
and it's when the one you roll.
So
one
for the
off.
next one, you guys are kind of shocked when you find that you're not in a village square. You are standing in the desert in front of a familiar stall.
Mother Mary!
She looks at you. Did I finally get on the acceptance list for the Xmas?
Merry Xmas!
I
You
walk over
have-
with the bag. I don't know who has the bag
I'll
right now,
throw
but
a
I
tree
take
down.
the bag. No, well, I would ask if we want to put that in the city.
We don't go in the city.
So,
do you want?
tree here, put it down, and I give her a gift.
Within the shield.
And I activate her fizzy-wig and say, Merry Xmas, and give her a fizzy-wig.
Get advantage. Okay. Oh yeah, she's very happy. Oh, thank you so much, dearie. I'll be getting the kids out here shortly. Can you wait up about it's going to take me about 10-20 minutes to get the kids out here.
Absolutely.
For you,
We're
Mary,
here for
we
the
can
kids.
wait.
For Maddie, for you.
She
of course.
disappears into the back of the hut, and that's when you finally realize that there was a door in the back of the hut this whole time, going into the wall.
Oh.
Okay. About 5 minutes later, the front gate opens and Mother Mary appears. And about 2 minutes after that, you see this Thrycreen. You guys know what a Thrycreen is, right?
Praying mantis person.
Yep. Come out covered in these brightly colored balls of just colorful balls. Looks almost like a Christmas tree itself.
My army.
Okay, and standing behind him
You're
is
not
this
getting tribbles
like-
in your army.
horde of kids. You have dwarves, humans, halflings,
Getting no
elves,
flashbacks.
half-elves,
Everybody,
Thrycreen,
open up the bag.
ant
Start
people,
grabbing.
different
Start
other
grabbing.
types of insectoids. Okay, you don't see a single adult, but you can't even keep track of how many kids there are. as they swarm out and start swarming you.
At this point, it's more like I'm trying to get everyone to the bag to start just handing out the gifts. And the tree, everyone, I'm like, grab from the tree, we can't get to the bag.
Okay. I want each of you to make a dexterity saving throw to see how well you're able to manage yourself in the crowd.
12.
13.
I fell over. 19. 6.
Okay. You get swept up by the crowd as they just jump on
I
you.
love the cutie!
The kitty, the kitty! Oh my god, it's such a cute kitty!
We got some
No
pussy!
flashbacks.
Okay. You definitely sidestep every single kid and stop from stepping on them. Okay, just kind of like, ew.
I eat.
Hey,
you
what was yours?
motherfuckers.
13.
13. You get bounced around a lot. Okay. You feel fingers and stuff poking you in places that you know they shouldn't be poking you.
Damn robot. Stop doing that to the children.
I still have that effect on.
Children hate me.
Yep. And
This
what
one
did you roll?
poor kid that is gonna. I rolled a 12.
12. Same thing. And then all of a sudden, your field drops. Okay. As you realize that
There's a kid over there.
something happened, that's just, you see the kid kind of twitching a little bit and looking at you funny.
Merry Xmas! Everyone ready to go? Let's go! Merry Xmas!
I'm
Let's
just
go!
sinking into the children. Terminator 2.
So we made up some time in these last couple towns.
28 minutes, 25 minutes. We'll cut it down. We'll be an hour in each average. We're good. We're good.
I think the
Let's go.
last one was like about 3.
All right, so on to lucky number 13. For lucky number 13,
I have a Halloween town in my head. It's like, you're in a really weird place.
you find yourself
Jack!
in Ravenloft.
Yes!
Okay.
Lay down that tree as quickly
As you appear in this village square, LMAO, time to go from Morpheus Pride.
Yes. So true, Pride.
Yep. So you come into the center square and it's creepy, it's dark, it's dismal, it's damp. You realize that you're surrounded by a bunch of like gypsies and elves as this Kender comes forward. Hi! Welcome! Here for Xmas.
Merry Xmas.
Merry Xmas. And that 20.
We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting and waiting. I made a bunch of cookies. You want some cookies? You want some something to eat?
Cookies.
Do you want something to eat? Anything? I made cookies. I made pastries. I made buttered fruits. I made meats.
I brought a tree. Oh.
I motioned him to drop the tree, so handing out presents.
Drop the tree.
I do take a cookie. Is a cookie good?
Yes.
Dad said Kendo's cook.
Yes.
You would realize that's all he would remember from that part.
Make a history roll.
Oh my god.
DC 17.
I have a +4 to history. Let's hope I roll
My
high.
career, my charisma.
Nope, 12.
Nope, you do not recognize the Kender or anyone else.
Nice freaking
He wasn't
going.
with the group long enough with Curtis.
Nope. Already used it.
Oh, you only get one?
I only get that for my pixie.
Okay.
So, but no, I don't need to know the Kendo. I just know that Kendo's cook good food.
Yep. You don't need to know that Kender was a reclaimer.
Not needed.
So
I
let's
feel like
go.
the pixie might be doing flips at the moment.
The Kender definitely takes a hat
Great.
and a business card,
How many
Perfect.
hats we got left?
along with about 41 other people.
We got hats?
The oddest,
How many? do
the
you need
oddest
to buy?
request that you get is a skeleton comes up to you and asks for a hat.
I give him a hat, of course, 100%.
I'll
So you need to buy how many?
give you 30 platinum for 300 hats.
And then the Kender comes up
Ordered.
to you. Can I get one from a marionette? I'll buy it off you.
No need. For Xmas, I hand him another little hat.
Oh, fantastic. And she puts it on her little marionette. That's following her around.
I almost want to say the thing. Oh, my dad mentioned something about a marionette causing trouble.
I will allow you one more history to check. Set DC
You
17.
realize that marionette caused.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah.
With your pixie right there?
Yeah.
Then roll with advantage.
Thank God. Ah!
No, the fate doesn't want me to remember this.
What was your
Kinder
higher?
from
What was your other roll?
3. So we're at 3 to 7. I haven't rolled double digits in a while.
Roll the other dice.
Yeah, I know. It's like
You
maybe
just can't quite place it.
No, sounds vaguely familiar.
Does
but
the
that's
pixie remember?
The pixie
if I'm
does
right,
it.
the pixie is just floating next to me.
Yep.
Possibly on the other end of the pixie, on one of those photo receivers on a transformational transport. The pixie's wings are actually antenna, basically. I imagine that there's a guy over there going, she was a good cook once upon a time, a long time ago. That fucking marionette, though. And that's not happening in our world. That's happening in Lethnoir.
All right. So number 14. Number 14 is going in the middle of the woods. You find yourselves actually up like 50 feet up in the sky on a platform suspended up above the trees. And surrounding you are a bunch of humans and elves and short, fuzzy, like dwarven creatures
Dwarven creatures.
that kind of look like dogs. Yeah.
Merry Xmas. You know?
Dogma.
And they're not exactly happy to see you, but they're not unhappy. They're kind of leery.
So I motion for you to set up the tree.
I'll set up the tree.
Tree man over here, Gundam tree.
Tree man.
8.
E.
17.
11.
At least somebody did good.
12. I don't know what a
1 to
12.
18.
Okay.
So they like the cat. They go up to
Not
see the
the
cat.
Yeah,
Sorry, they go up to you. So welcome to Solace. Merry Xmas.
For access to you.
No trouble this year, please.
No, we ain't okay to cause trouble.
Okay.
I still hand out gifts. Or leaving gifts on the ground near people because it feels like...
No, they'll take them from
Okay,
you.
then I do
They're,
hand them
they're
out.
not completely unhappy about you. They're just cautious.
How did that fucking group do every year? How did they not get
How did
murdered?
he keep getting the job?
Why did... Well,
First
actually,
come,
that's...
first serve.
Yeah,
Mm.
Krampus
I think
didn't
eventually Krampus would be like, no, you guys suck.
Krampus probably found it funny. Other people like that,
Honestly.
too.
Krampus doesn't care.
Yeah,
He
right.
collects the bad kids.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
By
right.
all means.
Santa would care, but he's dead, so.
Think about all those bad gnomes that he's going to feed off of.
Yeah, that's basically
care. What
it.
if you'd share with
That's another contract deal.
Get the leftovers.
All right. So anything else you guys want to do here?
Nah, there, as
Yeah,
long as
get
it
the
takes to
fuck
hand out
out.
gifts.
All right. So you guys don't spend much time here either.
We do spend enough that we get hand out the gifts, business cards. How many hats do they take? Do
25
they take hats?
minutes, so.
12.
Okay. I hand out the 12 cats and business cards.
All right. So the next one, you find yourselves in the middle of a very primitive-looking village, surrounded by centaurs, who are exceptionally happy to see you.
Zeta the tree!
Any dinosaurs around?
I bring you a tree! I'll plant it down.
You don't see dinosaurs, but you do see a collection of farm animals out to one side, and what looks like grazing animals.
Oh, so
Does it look like there might be a shepherd there?
Possibly.
Maybe a little ask for a hint for the old goat in exchange for a hat.
Make a perception roll to see if you could find a shepherd.
16,
Yep.
22.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you find a shepherd. And then what are you going to ask him?
Merry Xmas Day, good sir.
Merry Xmas.
Hand him a present, hand him a hat and a business card.
Thank you.
By any chance, it looks like
So nice to see you guys come by.
we are glad to come here, glad to spread Xmas cheer to all enjoy and gifts
handing out
away.
cards and that to the kids?
Much better than the last faces.
Glad to be an improvement on people's Xmas experience with proper Toka employees representing the festive joy of a
Toka,
holiday.
man.
Toka for life. Out of curiosity, it looks like we might actually be having another little Christmas task after this, and I wondered, in your expert opinion, taking on what might be a demonically possessed Yule goat of some kind, any hints or tips you might have and our assistance for that?
Demonically possessed Yule goat.
That's what I understand. That is actually
Rams are very territorial.
okay.
They would like to charge at you and headbutt. If they charge at you, dodge, because that'll hurt. A lot.
All right. Be afraid of ramming attacks.
Watch out for the horns. They're sharp. They do bite. Those cloven hoofs hurt a lot more than you think. They'll crush bones. They're big enough.
You're pretty fucking big.
Never underestimate how fast they're going to be, because they'll seem slow and then boom, they're somewhere you wouldn't even expect them to be. They leap like crazy. Hitting them in the head won't do much of anything. You got to hit them either in the heart or cut their throat. That's your best bet. Their wool is pretty resistant to fire and most other elements. So magic doesn't do a whole lot against them.
Yeah.
So basically, I appreciate the
And
information.
rams are pretty sturdy too, so poisons don't work too much on them either.
Oh, necrotic.
Anything that's living can die. Necrotic energy is fantastic for killing anything as long as you don't want to enjoy the meat afterwards.
Is there any way
It makes
that
it
we
taste
might?
horrible.
That's true. Is there any way that we might be able to
Capture
trap
it alive?
capture it alive as an option for the contract?
If it's territorial and violent, your best bet would be to select someone to be that can run fast as your patsy to piss it off. Have it chase them into a cage and close the cage behind them. They're not smart,
That could work out into our
Okay.
benefit.
but they're dangerous. And the bigger they are, the more dangerous they are.
This one appears.
The hardest
to
part's going to be tracking it down.
Is there anything that might attract us? Fuel ram of some kind.
Well, depending on what kind of ram it is, it could be all kinds of things. So, Yule ram I've never hunted. I've hunted ram up in the mountains out in the edge of the plains, and they jump from mountaintop to mountaintop, you swear.
Is there anything that they are particularly attracted
And
to?
they don't leave tracks. They're incredibly hard to track.
Anything that you might know that could help with an attraction? Something that we could bait with, so to speak? Sorry, dude. Being honest.
I have accepted my fate.
Well, I want to spruce you up like a
Honestly,
turkey.
all you have to do is show yourself to, and they'll probably go to try to attack you.
Shout at him.
That should be enough.
If not, slap him once or twice. That'll do it.
All right. I thank him for his assistance.
My
Thank you,
pleasure,
sir.
sir. And so that took you about 20 minutes.
Yep. And then I check in with the group and our gift giving and our tree planting, and we should be all set. So,
She's done.
next object. What are we at? 14 or 15 now?
This is
15.
15.
7 hats.
Number 16.
So not very popular
We're
here.
on to number 6.
Going to 16.
We're going to 16 now. So.
Okay. 16 appears to be a very basic human fishing village. Everyone's
First time I've
pretty
seen humans
relaxed.
in a while.
Everyone's pretty relaxed, just sitting around on the beach, sipping drinks, cooking fish.
Merry Xmas!
Merry Xmas!
They just kind of
Xmas.
look over at you. Hey man, what's up?
Toss down a tree.
Start handing out gifts.
Xmas already?
Yeah,
Oh
sir.
damn.
Merry
All
Xmas.
right.
Hand out gifts. Hand out the hats.
Cool, man.
Cards.
Cards. So charisma checks.
Yep.
Okay. 18.
Didn't like
17.
So me and the
Yeah.
Well,
7
I'm
in.
finally popular.
So as you're trying to become popular, to help people out and be all polite and stuff, you end up knocking over a stand full of fish, and they're not happy with you.
Kitty runs over and starts eating it.
Toka
Minus 2 to
credit.
your charisma roll.
Collection department. Deposit a couple platinum. Why? For the product he's eating. My cat is eating. Damn it, kitty. But I
Alright,
hand
so
out
that was
gifts.
what number?
17?
Okay,
I got 18.
Oh, so let's say 19. 19 is another basic human village. Looks like
Oh, wait.
what?
I thought you were asking what I rolled on my charisma check.
Oh no, sorry.
But I think that was actually number 17.
No, that was 16. We're going
So we're moving on to
now.
number 17.
Yeah, so we're on 17 now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
No,
confused, sorry.
It's a mountain village. Humans with some more dwarves and such.
Oh, how many took hats out of the last village?
Oh, 31.
Okay, perfect. So go with
Oh,
hats
these are
right
cool,
now.
man.
And the business cards mention collections ACG through Toka. ACG. Okay.
Nice.
16 on my charisma.
18.
My man.
12.
They hate me. Well, actually, it's 4 this time.
I tried to do
Because my
stuff, man.
charisma,
Okay, at
charisma
4?
whatever is 1.
Yep.
I rolled a 3 plus the 1's 4, so.
Okay.
Just don't foil, you're good.
So, do another charisma check for me.
Uh-oh. They don't
The
like
new set
werewolves.
doesn't work. Yeah.
13.
Perfect. So a couple kids throw snowballs at you to thinking that it's funny, which you don't really seem to care too much because they're just playing snowballs, and that's about the worst case thing that happens to you.
It's temperature controlled, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, you guys are exceptionally popular. They start asking you all kinds of questions as to, so what jobs do you do? Do you do mining work? Do you do collection work? Do you do protection work? Do you do deliveries? Do you do transport?
Can I help you out?
Yeah. So one of the dwarves are like, so yeah, what kind of jobs do you do? We do a lot of mining work around here. We have some issues with some creatures in the Underdark, and we're hiring collections pretty often to guard our mining patrols and
I just start
transports.
the ID card. I'm printing out the business cards. Like, en masse at this point. It's like, I want a stack of 20. I want a stack of 50. And I hand them out. Please, head to the collections office and offer your services to ACG Collections Department. Here's our contact info. Hand out to all your friends. If we do not...
You guys seem much more worth it than the last group.
We're professional Toka
We've
employees. And we
don't
understand that
fail.
the last group was a disappointment both for Xmas and Toka. And we do not believe that that is proper way that a Toka representative should act.
I admire the politically correct way that you put those things. I would say he's a giant arse that deserves to be thrown down into the pits and fed to those damn rust monsters.
I agree with that statement.
I have no disagreement with that statement. He's and I imagine he's a blemish on his family.
I feel sorry for his family.
As do I.
I'll drink to that.
Hell yeah. I love this. Insulting my blood who don't know I exist. Yeah.
That's
Fuck
what they
them.
get for doing accepting me.
No, if that was... that's different.
Poor Jason and his family drama. All right, so now we're on 19.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and how many business cards? 100?
100.
Yeah.
No, I'm still good with hats yet.
So you get to the next village, and it's another farming village. Halflings. Everyone's super excited to see you. As a hag comes out, walking with a staff, comes shambling over, surrounded by a whole bunch of little girls. Like a good dozen little girls.
Does she get the perception check on recognizing the kid that hangs out at the Hag Network headquarters in Lapnoa? Because I'm going to say, she can recognize me. This could go the other route for once.
Nope.
Okay.
That would be a really high roll.
It's a net one.
Cool.
So, charisma rolls.
8.
11.
That one.
21.
So the kitty. We love the kitty. Kitty is a Christmas kitty.
Thus far, you have been the most popular one of us.
For most of
Most of them. I do okay with most, but I get a bunch of the
These last
mid-rolls.
3, I've been horrible.
Yeah,
I was doing great at
the
first.
Christmas kitty.
And now
Yeah, the Christmas kitty. I like that.
Yo, Christmas Kitty's got a 20 Christmas.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're the Christmas kitty. Because none of us are that good.
The Christmas kitty should be doing the talking.
Right?
As far as I know, that we can arrange it. You can. I mean,
Oh
you're,
god, no, because I'd just eat half these motherfuckers and turn them into my army.
I don't fault you or blame you.
35 hats are distributed.
Wait.
You are incredibly popular here.
Stuff 1.
The hag starts talking to you. Okay. It's so wonderful to see a friendly person out here today this time. You know, I was afraid I was going to have to feed one of my kids to the group again. So,
Huh?
are you into potions?
A lot of things.
Well,
What you got, little lady?
he slips you a vial. Tonight, before you go to bed, drink that. Joy.
You're so
On me.
I like. Here's our card.
Oh,
Anytime
thank
you
you.
need help, you
Oh.
give us a call.
So you do collections and protections work.
We
Fantastic.
do.
So what does
almost anything.
ACG stand for?
Acquisitions.
Assaulting and collect.
Yeah, assault and collect. Yeah, pretty much.
Assault and collect
Group.
group. Straight to the point. I like it.
We don't bullshit.
She sticks it right in
We
her
never
bra.
fail.
We haven't yet.
Fantastic. I'll definitely have to look you up next time. All right. So number 20.
Yep.
One vial from Hag.
innocence of children.
All right. So you come into the next one,
I
and
got a 13.
you find yourself very quickly surrounded by a large group of large, fuzzy, like, you're not quite sure what they are. They might be bugbears, they might be orcs, they might be trolls, they might be Sasquatch, they might be Yeti, or some kind of weird mix between them.
I only got a 10 this time.
13.
Merry Xmas!
And what was
17.
yours? 9?
17.
And
I'm
yours was
just
good?
going.
13.
Look how they would
So the
choose
two of
from
you are
my
pretty
army.
popular. They don't seem to speak common, but they're all happy. The
Gifts
kids,
and hats.
you're not sure if they're...
Plant the tree.
Slam down a tree.
You're handing out presents, and you're not completely sure if they're being handed out to kids or to animals or pets, but they're taking them. So
I hand them out as many as I can pull. I give,
No.
I give.
you
it
swear
gives
you've put as many in creatures' mouths as you put in their hands at this point.
But they-
That's fine.
They
As long as
take
you're
it.
taking it.
That's all that matters. That they
And the
take
bag is still full.
it. And I keep trying to empty it, even though I'm pretty sure if it's like anything I've
It'll
experienced,
never
it'll
fucking
never
empty.
go empty. But I give them out.
Okay, 14 people take hats.
Any cards.
Okay. And then after we
21.
can...
At 21, at 21, they're happy to see you. Make a charisma roll to how well you deal with them. This is a town of
12.
17.
uppity
Finally.
elves in an alabaster city.
12.
16 plus 1, 17.
22.
They love
Okay.
me, kitty.
The three of you find the people here pompous and full of themselves. Okay? You find them pompous and full of themselves, okay, until they start liking you and start bribing you with, like, jewelry, fancy gifts, handkerchiefs, silks. Make another charisma roll for me.
Now watch me roll the 1. Oh, 24.
What was your base roll?
19.
Roll a D100.
See how well my Yule dice do. 36. Yep, 36.
You gain 360 gold worth of random jewelry.
Thank you, my friends. Thank you. Merry Xmas.
Oh, how many hats do I give away?
38. I like these dice.
Me too. Shit like that.
All right, now we're at 21, 22.
22.
22?
Yep.
You get to 22, and you gonna say something? Yeah. Sure.
So
You
basically
find
we go to a
yourself in a
mountain.
village surrounded by kobolds, dragonborn, goblins, orcs, and trolls. You see
Damn,
quite a
what a
few
combo.
creatures like skinned up and hanging on display,
Spires.
being trimmed, and you see forges all around that are making different wares, and blacksmiths hard at work. As soon as they look at you, you hear a whole bunch of guttural grunts and snarls and yipping sounds as they just come scurrying over to you, all excited, chattering, where you can't understand a single word they're saying.
Merry Xmas, my little
Merry
friends.
Xmas.
On a tree. Merry Xmas.
Pass on the gifts. Yep. Hand from the tree. We just do our thing.
95 of them steal hats from you.
Steal or take? You said steal.
Very quickly take them and bounce off.
Do I get the business cards in them as I do that? So maybe their dads and parents and shit will get this. All right, I need more hats.
Instead of putting them on, you see most of them.
Maybe
just
I'd say
kinda
like
hugging.
100 more at least. So
Okay.
You have what? 2 more houses? 2 more?
2 more towns.
2 more towns.
Yeah.
All right, I'll buy another 100.
Sure?
Okay.
You sure you don't want me to get it?
I can get it.
Because that was at 95, so that's 20.
I've still got 57
plus 100.
flat.
Okay.
Enough for me. Thanks.
So
I'm gonna be interested to know how many hats you went through by the end of all this.
A lot.
I'm at over 700 now. And we've only been to 23 towns. Now 24. So I'm gonna get rid of all these hats soon.
You appear in this town, and as you look over, you see a foot. Then you look up the foot, and you see it goes up a leg to a good 50-foot tall giant. And then you realize that you're surrounded by storm giants.
Merry Xmas!
Yeah, Merry Xmas! Grab the tree.
This tree climbs to over 200 feet tall.
Jeez.
I climb
Okay.
up the tree.
The boxes that come out of it are bigger than you are.
Like house-sized boxes.
Okay.
How is
And-
it gonna?
One of the kids comes out to you who's only about 20 feet tall. Only.
Little guy.
And looks down. Merry Xmas! As his voice thunders. For me! And he puts his hands down. As you put the gift in his hand, as soon as you put it in, it pops up to a 10-foot cube. And as he opens it up, he pulls out this wooden toy bird. Ooh, yay! Kids come over.
I start handing out
Charisma
the
rolls.
gifts.
12. Why am I rolling
19,
so many
30,
12s?
19.
So 2 19s, dirty 20, and a 12. So at least we got double digits. So we're doing pretty good.
So you guys do pretty well. 33 of them take hats. And as soon as they pick them up with their itty-bitty fingers, as soon as they pick them up from you, they turn into these giant, tents of a hat.
And
That
the
fit them
cards?
perfectly.
I hand out business cards as well.
Yeah, the cards too
Okay.
size up so I could read them.
Anytime you guys need help, give us a call.
I think this is the last one.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the last town.
And I have 93 things left. I'm hoping that we have just enough hats. Cause a few in our shop, just on the wall. We'll leave any ones we keep. We'll put those up for wall decorations.
Okay. So as you appear in this town is haven't we done?
Kitty.
You appear in the center of a castle square.
Oh.
Surrounding you appears to be an entire phalanx of soldiers in incredibly ornate, intricate armor, adorned with the emblems of roses and other plant life. As soon as you appear, they all stand at attention and turn to you, and in a matter of moments, they're all saluting you.
I was waiting for them to start chucking spears and shit.
I was gonna be like, you notice that all their spears are up and angled at your head. It's like, ah!
And
That's what I was waiting to hear.
Tactical treat.
within moments, you hear the fanfare of bugles and trumpets as the large portcullis ahead of you opens and a procession comes out of highly decorated horses and other creatures, pulling a giant
No idea.
carriage that is so gaudily and ornately decorated, it's freaking ridiculous.
Plant the tree, get ready for gifts. I don't know how I feel about this fucking place.
Yeah, I'll plant the tree.
Okay.
I hand out the gifts, start the process.
You start handing the gifts out to the soldiers who will put out their hand to take one, but they don't move from their position otherwise
That's
or
fine.
otherwise greet you.
My job is to hand out gifts and be cheerful, and that's
Uh-huh.
exactly what I'm doing. Plant the tree,
Okay.
get the gifts, get the gifts.
The carriage stops about 20 feet away from you, and as the side of it opens, you see a dozen guards come over to the side of it opening, bring over a stairway, and from this carriage steps out about 6 children, followed by a 7.5-foot tall, blue-skinned, beautiful looking elven type creature who herds all these children over who are also blue skinned and overly beautiful that come and start collecting presents.
I hand out to the children. I offer the woman a hat and business card.
Okay, what were your
Graciously.
rolls for charisma?
19 for me.
16.
58
that
hats.
one.
This is gonna suck.
58.
23. But this is gonna suck. My guy's an asshole.
So, what was yours again?
16.
Well, again.
19.
All of you are very popular. The kids are super polite. They come up to you. May I please have one? Thank you. And as the woman comes up, greetings and welcome to our fair castle and city. You are new.
Greetings, my beautiful lady.
It is my honor to meet you.
Yes, we are the ACG group of the Collections Office of Toka, here on behalf of Xmas.
Welcome to the Kingdom of Sing.
I don't know what I think. I want to say write that down.
I was going to tell you that.
I don't know.
I don't. But I had the same feeling.
We're gonna come back here someday. I don't know why yet. So
I am Queen Hydran,
You
and it is
are-
my honor to meet you.
I am Jason of the ACG.
I hope to see many more years of Toka's bounty being bestowed upon us.
Xmas is the time of joy and giving. Respectfully bow.
It's true. You are right. I feel so wrong. I have done a bad thing.
What could such
You
a
were very polite to
beautiful
me.
I
woman
have
like
accepted,
you
but
do?
I have not given anything in return. And as she looks dejected, she then turns, quickly runs off, and a whole bunch of guards start chasing after her as
I
she
like
runs
her.
to the carriage.
I'm getting ready for the meeting. I'm like, oh, quick, make it talk. I can fuck out this place.
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. She jumps up in the carriage. The guards are all looking very weirded out.
I'm not looking
Okay.
angry. I hope.
No.
Next thing you know, you see one of the guards leaping around to grab something that gets thrown out the doorway. Another thing gets thrown out. You see another guard reaching over and reaching to grab that. The first one grabs it, no prob.
I activated
The second one slams into one of the other guards, knocking two of the other ones over as a chest drops right on it, knocking the guy out.
Getting one of those healing potions. Shit, do I have to do this like midfield medical shit? Motherfucker.
And then you see her head pop out, and you see her count.
She gonna give us
Reaches back
motherfucking
in.
gods? Like, is she counting how many gods she'd give us? Like, what the fuck?
And then you see this big, billowy bunch of fabric come flying out,
Is she having a fight with her carriage?
which lands on four of the guards that just get covered with it and buried.
This boy,
Poor
she gonna
guards.
lose her guards.
As she comes, and then she comes out of her carriage. Okay, looks over, confused. Come on, guys, get up!
I look over the
What
one
the
with the
hell?
chest on his head.
She goes over. This chest is yay big, and you can see that this guy cannot get up. Two other guards are trying to lift up this chest. She comes over and with one arm grabs the chest under one arm, grabs this large golden statue that was thrown out the first time under another arm, comes
I love
over,
her.
puts it down the statue, which appears to be like a statue about yay tall of solid gold. That appears to be of one of the kids.
Oh,
That's kind of
Okay.
nice.
She puts the chest down, undoes the click on it, the lock on it, goes back over, starts yelling at a couple of the guards who quickly bind up all the fabric and roll it back up. And then the other one grabs this other box that was thrown out, and they come over. All right, each of you pick one, please.
Like one of the boxes.
For each of you, yeah. One of you could take the statue, one of you take the box, one of you takes this bolt of fabric. This is our finest kite and silk.
my lady, my most beautiful. I hand her a fizzy wig.
He asked me for
This
one.
is something special, just for
Ooh.
you.
When she goes to pull the cap off, she breaks the entire top of the bottle off,
Boss, I need another one.
pours it down her throat. That is good. And then she starts eating the bottle. Very good.
I like her.
Okay, so which one are you guys choosing?
I'll take the chest.
I'll take the statue. Here.
Okay, so you take the box. You open up the box, and inside is 760 gold worth of rubies.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, you took the statue, right?
Yep.
The statue is worth 620 gold.
Yeah, it's going in our office.
We put a hat on it.
You took the chest. Inside the chest are 440 gold pieces and 440 gold pieces and 67 platinum.
Nice.
Okay. And you took the chitin silk?
I actually didn't take anything, but...
It's the only thing left.
Okay, then I'll take the silk. Small humanoid golden statue.
920 platinum worth of high quality chitin silk.
Damn.
920 platinum?
There's our office.
Chitin silk. 100% fireproof.
Okay, small humanoid golden statue with how much?
620.
620. Gold.
Yes.
Well, he should write that down. It's his.
No. It's
This is going into office decorations.
That's the only reason I took it.
45 hats, so I'm going to say 44 hats because our small golden humanoid child is going to be wearing a fucking Santa hat forever now. So we have
It's a
44...
mascot.
Yes.
44 Xmas hats. ACG brand.
Damn straight.
You guys have merch.
We have merch.
We're gonna get t-shirts.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We're starting small. We're making our way there.
I'll have to take your ass up a
Maybe
t-shirt
Mother Mary
cannon.
starts selling some for us.
Mother Mary is gonna end up selling fizzy wigs and other shit, merch for us. We'll get there. So I thank her graciously.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I am so sorry. I didn't even think that, when you get a gift, you should give a gift. It's just totally common sense.
It's
and
okay,
I,
lady. It's okay. We understand.
I'm new to
It's
being
not-
queen. I'm sorry. I'm not very
We
good at this
weren't
politics stuff.
We weren't
Honestly, ma'am,
expecting
in all
anything.
I fell
honesty,
into it by accident.
we've only been we appreciate your compliments on our professionalism. We've only been with Toka a week. We're newbies ourselves.
Well, the last people that came here are always nowhere near as nice as you folks, but
We're hoping to fix the inaccurate opinion of what
Toka.
Xmas really means and of Toka for all the lands of all the planes.
yeah, good, because we were actually starting to think about canceling Xmas. It's just
Again,
not worth it.
I open up a card to her. Anytime you need anything.
Oh, he already gave me a dozen.
Oh, making sure.
I'm businessman. I'm team leader. So,
Making sure.
100%.
If there's anything I can do to help you folks, just let me know. And I will definitely keep you in mind in the future.
Have a Merry Xmas. As I basically signal to the guys that we're good time to get out.
I think we've found our place to vacation at. I like this.
I do like this place. I gotta give it that.
nice.
Oh, if
As
you're
a-
coming back for vacation, we would love to have you. We have hot springs up in the north. We have a wonderful seaside resort down in the south. We have the Pit of Everlasting Torment over to the west.
Oh,
We should bring Aaron
We're
back.
coming back.
Okay.
Toss
And
him right
we are
in.
right next to the elemental travel portals.
I come over. I love you.
A whole bunch of the guards reach for their weapons and look at you closely, and she just reaches over and starts petting you.
just patting the kitty.
Okay, rubs you behind the ear a little bit, grabs the scruff of your neck.
We the ACG. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. But we the ACG. After I give him let him have a couple minutes of neck and ear rubs, I make the comment that we should get back because we did take too long on that one job. We got to keep the time
We gotta
down.
get back to Krampus.
Get back
We're
to
done.
Krampus.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're
So
done.
I motion everyone say
40 minutes. You guys saved from number 13 to
yeah, we're down to like a 40-minute
15. You were
average.
down to 10 minutes for those.
Couple of laughs on a few of them.
So yeah,
Tree presents.
you basically caught up on your time.
All right, so I thank the Queen. I mentioned that we will keep in contact. Our cards will have our information if you're ever
What was
interested.
your name again?
Queen, I got it. Kingdom of Sing, Queen Hydra. Hydron?
Hydran.
Hydron. So, A-N.
Yeah.
Hydron. But I have it written down, so I mentioned that
Making sure.
feel free to contact Collections if you like us in the future, and a Merry Xmas. And I say Merry Xmas and the last for presents.
Merry Xmas to you.
Enjoy, Millie.
Check with everyone, make sure everyone's good to go.
May the goddess bless you as you poof off.
Wave.
So where are you going next?
Krampus.
Back to Krampus.
Okay.
We completed our task.
You appear back at Krampus's little village. He's sitting on his throne of dead children,
My children.
gulping
Throne.
down ale from what looks to be the skull of a giant child. Well, if you did a nature, I'm not gonna make you do a nature check. Skull of a giant child that has like a couple bones shoved in the side of it to give it a handle.
Sounds about right.
Has this black, dark liquid with steam coming off of it, gets poured down his throat with little white chunks floating in it.
Do we still have the box in the bag?
Huh?
Do we still have the tree box in the bag?
Yeah.
Box is probably empty.
Nope.
Oh.
There's still a tray in it.
None of them got empty.
All right.
Yep, and the bag still has weight to it.
No, it's still full, but there's been no weight to it the whole
Yeah,
time.
sure. I've been looking at it out like nothing.
Yeah.
So we approached the chat. We approached the chair with Krampus.
Ah. Good time. Already got reviews.
Really?
Hopefully they're agreeable. We've done our best to transfer the Xmas
I
spirit.
hope you get the job next year. So, keep the box. Xmas trees for you.
Oh, thank you.
Keep the bag. You know, presents that are in there are only worth like a couple silver each anyway. They're just junk toys.
Make someone happy.
Throw it over my shoulder.
We use it to feed the bonfire to keep the furnace going half the time.
I see that.
They also work great for cooking kids.
Yes.
Want some? As he pulls out like a sample platter, and you see like different types of jerky.
Yeah, sure. Why the fuck not? I'm a neutral character.
Hors d'oeuvres.
I don't have to worry about being good.
I'm a cat. I don't get
How was
what.
it?
Soft, succulent, juicy meat.
Damn it. Shit. Not that I'm gonna develop a
Has
taste
kind of
for
a
it, but
I think we might.
Has kind of a sweet
Who you
taste to it. Almost has a candy flavor to it.
not bad.
Oh, imagine how much we could do with that Kinder chick cooking.
Spoiled kids taste better.
Really?
Yep. In fact, I heard that you didn't like the gnomes.
No, I did
Gnomes are
not
not
like the
very
gnomes.
He
friendly.
pulls out another baggie, hands it to you. Okay, inside it's filled with candied gnome fingers. They're like little kids' fingers, like.
Right now, man. You
Try 'em.
got it from Krampus.
Bag
That's awesome.
Candied gnome fingers.
Indeed.
Gnome child
No.
fingers?
Yeah, child fingers.
Yeah, candy gnome child fingers.
This is why I want him to be my general.
I'm already a general.
I know. But do you see where I get my good stuff from?
No.
Following a god.
What god?
You might as well be. 'Cause you're mine. I love you.
I'm not a god. I just have a realm in one of the levels of hell. I remember which one is frozen over. I can't remember. I'm sorry.
I have to chuckle at that, and I'm like,
So you don't like sorry. So homunculus pride. So you don't like gnomes, huh? Suck on these.
I was assaulted by gnome children.
and you will eat their descendants' fingers.
fingers in places they shouldn't have
I feel
Now you're
violated.
eating them.
And now I'll eat them.
So how was your Christmas event session? Well,
I got a bag full of children's fingers.
I made a contact in a couple planes. That was cool. And so I got a direct line from marijuana. I now have a direct line to a vacation resort. And
I got a bag
we're
of
doing
gnome
jobs for a
fingers.
dude who's staying on a
Bone throne.
bone throne of children's bone throne. Who's my dad's old buddy.
So, for doing the job, you gain 625 platinum.
A piece?
No.
Okay.
The group.
That's what I was confused.
Okay.
Write it in the group. Just throw it all in the
And
group for now.
because of what a nice job you did, you get an additional 325 platinum as a bonus.
Damn, nice.
That's 12. Oh, damn.
So in total, 950 platinum.
Damn, we got fucking wasted.
And
So
a
I'm
bunch of
going to
contacts.
open up
Yeah.
my communicator,
Yep.
go on to the supply section, or even just open up our own little team squad supply thing. Take all that chitin silk, because there's nothing I can do with that.
No, not yet. No.
No, you want the chitin silk?
We might.
I mean, when are we gonna need it?
We might find a.
It does
use
not come up
for
on the
that.
scavenger list as being able to be sold as in the scavenger parts.
I've heard of it,
Why? It's bug webbing. Made into silk.
and it's almost. Fuck.
So where's the shop list? Where's the shop list? So
You do a search for chitin silk.
yeah.
The description of chitin silk. One of the strongest fabrics known to creation. Completely impervious to fire. Resistance to all magic. Resistant to tearing. Resistant to piercing. Resistant to
I want a cloak.
fraying. Okay. Also allows for excellent thermal protection. And is also resistant to electrical forces.
So it's chitin silk cloth, right?
Yeah.
920 platinums worth of chitin silk cloth.
Yep.
It's going into office supplies.
And it's 1 platinum per square foot.
Damn, that's a lot. Beat that.
920 square feet of silk. High quality chitin silk. Which is durable as shit, so I guess
And
we'll
we
keep it
know
full.
where we can get more.
And honestly, the other part is, right, we have over 1,000 platinum in our joint
We haven't
account.
even gone after the Yule Red.
Yeah. Plus,
We still gotta do that.
Plus, we have to find out how much our new clubhouse is going to cost. That could be a big dent.
You're looking for a clubhouse? You are talking out loud, I hope.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
Crap has just been sitting there listening.
Yeah.
What kind of clubhouse you looking for?
One
Yeah, you guys are new here, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what, you're looking for like a studio? You're looking for an office? You're looking for
Office with attached workshop probably would be what we
Yes.
need. One for maybe some crafting energy stuff, and then one for working on our
Tinkering.
Warforged
Blacksmith.
tinkering
all right,
abilities.
how many
And blacksmithing.
how many housing locations you need on it right now?
One office location and about 3 shop locations or workshop locations, I guess.
So you need 3 rooms for shop, 1 room for office. Okay.
6 bedrooms.
Now, what I asked was domiciles. How many
6.
people? 6?
6.
All right. Well, let's see. Who's talking with him about this directly?
Both.
Me and
Okay,
him, maybe
so the
him.
2 of you then can
I'm just
roll
kind of
a
nodding.
persuasion. You can either roll separately or have one of you roll with advantage.
Your charisma is a lot higher than mine. You should roll with advantage. I'm just going to say that right now. Putting down my
Really?
dice.
Persuasion.
Yep.
I'm glad it's with advantage. That was only a 10. 10. And a fumble.
Hey, we had advantage, so you didn't fumble. Rolled the 10.
Well, I do have one of my old warehouses I'm not using anymore. It has a large area for a workshop, not really separated into multiple pieces, but you could if you wanted to later on. It has room for about 10 people to stay at it on the 2nd floor, and it has a relatively small office in the front. I could sell it to you for 3,000 platinum.
3,000 platinum right now.
How much we got?
Even together, we wouldn't have that much. We would maybe be able to have about 2. And that's if I sold the chitin silk.
Can you hold on to it for us? We can give you a deposit.
Are you looking to lease it otherwise? 3,000 is the buyout price.
What's a agreeable leasing amount?
Oh, you want to make a payment arrangement?
What's the, yeah, sure.
All right.
See what we have. We'll see what it is before we agree. But
Yeah.
So, let's see you guys do a persuasion roll. You can either, once again,
Stay.
with advantage or have one of you roll it.
I'd still give it to the one with the highest charisma in the group.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't even roll, Tom.
Mm-hmm.
That's not one of your strong suits.
Neither should. Right now.
11.
We get advantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh,
So come
come
on.
on, baby.
19.
Yeah, 16.
16?
Much better than the first 3.
All right. So, well, would you be looking at monthly or yearly or rent to own?
Can we do rent to own?
How long do you think it would take you to pay me off the 3,000? And depending on how long you would, I'd have to charge you interest on that. So, how long do you think it's going to take you to pay off the 3,000?
About a month.
Maybe
Very optimistic.
I would say like a year or 2.
I mean, the truth is, we're all going to be under contract for the next
We'll
year
go
or so.
6. How's that?
6 months?
6.
All right, so
I'll drop 1,000 right now, and I still have a few plat to hang, so we can drop $1,000 deposit. Cut down on the monthly fees.
all right, so you're gonna make a deposit of 1,000.
Yep, 1,000.
1,000.
2,000, and then for 6 months, so we'll times. Let's see. Charge you nice low rate of 10%. So 2,200 divided by 6 would be, oh, I love these numbers. Okay, that would be 300 and 606.6 platinum per month.
606.
No, 300 and then 366.6.
Oh.
So 366.6.
No problem.
I think that's doable. Just gotta keep doing jobs.
So you think you can handle 367 a month?
For the next 6 months. Agreeable.
All right, then write down. Then here you go. Pulls out his tablet, hits a few things. Next thing you know, you see another icon appear on each of yours that says ACG Warehouse.
Thank you, Krampus.
It's not the best location, but
It'll
know.
do.
it's a
Just
good
start.
start.
Can I go in and upgrade our business cards with the updated office?
As you
Yeah,
go
good.
to look into it, it's already been updated.
I love Toka.
I look at Krampus. Was that Krampus or Toka?
Did you ask him?
I mean, I do casually mention, did you update the business cards too?
I don't do that. But your cards are probably updated too.
Yeah, I was gonna say Nigel.
I know.
Take a look at one of your cards you already printed off.
I do. I check it.
That's been updated as well.
Nice.
Oh. So all the ones we handed out.
Yeah, if you ordered business cards from Toka, then they usually automatically update.
Oh, cool.
Especially once you registered the business with it.
Excellent. So we have the ACG warehouse, a 2-floor structure, lives
Yeah,
10.
so you have 6 installments of 366.6 platinum. Okay, and you paid the 1,000 down payment.
Now we gotta go get our sales of rain.
So, now, for the fun part.
What's that?
Now, you're all on my list now for Xmas, so you're all going to get Xmas presents in a week.
Thank you.
But, for doing this extra job, I got something special for each of you.
Despite what everybody thought.
Hi, Trent.
So, he hands you
Hey,
each
Peanut.
box.
Hi, Peanut. You did? Yeah. They resurrected him without telling me?
Don't tell Curtis.
What? Yeah? Cool. And the Grinch?
How about Krampus?
Was my buddy Krampus there?
They always leave out Krampus, man.
Bastards.
So the workshops and the office are on the first floor.
Yep. And then there's
Did
10
you have fun
apartments
then?
on the second floor.
Awesome.
They're all small apartments.
Alright, you behave for Grandma.
Basic furnishing.
Alright, love you. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, baby.
But it is equipped with a
Alright,
normal
good night.
Toka of each apartment room has its own fridge,
sweetie.
stove,
Sorry for the
cleaning.
phone call, guys.
We'll get through that shortly. I'm just telling you now because you're writing notes.
Yeah.
So, each of you are handed a present.
I thank Krampus and I
Thank you,
open
sir.
it.
Thank you.
Okay?
I'm gonna open it.
Open it.
So who wants to start?
Let's start with the leader. Let him go. He
Okay.
never goes
Okay.
first.
You open it, and inside is a level 2 Toka communicator.
Level 2 manager?
level 2. Remember the Toka communicators that had like the open format?
Yeah, there was the
Like a
old school, like flip open ones.
Yep.
From like many years ago, like the one that my dad is kicking around inside of his office.
Yep.
I take it and I open it like I think it opens.
Yep.
It's old tech to me, but
Okay. Inside, it's the new updated format. All of your tokens appear on it, as well as all of your home tokens appear on it from your communicator from home.
Damn.
I checked the service indicator on the umbrella network.
Full service.
Oh, I bow thankfully to Krampus.
Nothing major, but
Still appreciate it.
might be considered major.
Depends on who finds out. It's there.
I have a feeling the one person who would find out wouldn't be mad because he already knows.
All right. You?
Fucking know.
Open up the box.
Okay. In
I
the
just
box is a
lost.
ring. Okay. That is white with a red swirl going around the whole thing of it, looking like a candy cane that goes around your finger.
Thank you. I'll put it on.
Okay. Inside was a little note. After you put it on, you read the note.
Little late.
Yeah.
Give this to your best enemy, and it will instantly disintegrate him.
Oh, that's fun.
Holly jolly ring of hurt. Okay. Wearing this ring, melee attacks, punching attacks, so hand-to-hand combat attacks with this, gain plus D4 damage.
Oh.
Okay, and then plus the Holly Jolly effect. So Constitution roll to save versus being poisoned for an additional D6 plus confusion.
Damn.
So decide which hand you put that on.
My right hand.
Okay, so your right hand now has the Holly Jolly punch.
Permanently.
Weird, my
I thought
first.
that sounded perfect.
Mary? Like the candy so damn much here.
So your right hand now has a Holly Jolly punch.
Awesome.
Never have to buy more candy.
All right.
Well, I don't have to worry about those ones being limited time now.
Mary?
Holy jolly motherfucker!
It's March.
Happy joy, your
Right.
joy, bitch.
Inside yours,
It's March. Why are
you find
celebrating
a skull that
episodes?
looks like it might have actually been ripped off of Krampus. It's got the ram horns on the side coming out, the whole look to it. The face is a removable faceplate mask that does glow. Okay, and roll a d10.
Seven.
It'll hold 7 spell points and gives you a +1 versus charm effects.
Awesome.
Now, Tom, what do I do for you? You have good weapons already. You don't really need a new
Oh
weapon.
no, I only got one good weapon. The other one I have to find sometimes.
Give him the loops that we had. So the other one would have
Yeah,
no
the weapons
return
are good.
feature.
You open it up, and inside you see a handle.
I pull the handle out.
As you pull out the handle, out comes a 4-foot-long candy cane with a handle on the end. A Holly Jolly beat stick.
Tim beating people in June with that. Merry Christmas, motherfucker!
You've been hitting him with the candy cane while I hit him with the Holly Jolly effect.
Christmas in July,
Summer.
bitch.
Every time you hit something with it, it gives off a spray of holiday cheer. Okay, it does D10 damage one-handed, +1, plus the Holly Jolly effect.
What is it again? Holly Jolly.
That's
Holly Jolly
con save.
slapper. beater.
It's a con save, and if they fail it,
Yeah, what was it?
they get D6 poison damage.
+1 to charm
Plus
effects.
confusion.
Save versus charm effects.
Okay, that's what I missed. Okay.
So it's D10 damage. +2. Okay. And when you hit someone, it showers them with holiday cheer. Target makes a con save. Or be poisoned for D6 damage.
Target makes con save.
Yep. Or take D6 poison plus confusion to the next to the end of next turn.
Con save and then what? Did take a what?
D6 poison damage. Okay. Plus confused till next round. Holly Jolly effect seems pretty good. About right.
Most definitely.
Comedic, not overpowerful,
Nice boost.
but just enough to add a little flair.
Flair.
So every time you punch someone, it's with Holly Jolly cheer.
Merry Christmas!
Be
That'll follow up with my other fist.
happy.
That'll follow up with my other fist. It doesn't have any effect, but I'll just go, Happy New Year's!
Maybe
With
that'll be
fire.
the next one. The New Year radiance.
Time to deck the halls.
So I'm gonna put on my new helmet.
With a holiday combat force. It's like, everything. New Year's, we're here, kicking indoors. Christmas, here's your present, bitch.
And you guys were so nice to all those kids and families, even though fucking gnomes.
But you see, the funny
Fuck
part
those
is,
gnomes.
the best thing is the
Go
next
back and
thing
eat the
though.
gnomes.
The next holiday that comes to mind is
I got a bag of
Easter.
fingers.
What is Easter? That's the massive hunt by the Beastmasters to kill the Great East Bunny. It's like, why is
Great
that
Bunny
holiday not a good one?
And we'll do the chickens for that one.
Oh,
All the Easter eggs. The Easter egg hens. The dire Easter egg hens.
Yes, dire chickens.
So
You don't like
for regular
chickens.
people, it's an egg hunt. For us, it's a collect the eggs from the psychotic, evil chicken hybrid monsters to give to the children. And I mean, that one I feel is going to be more like ACG material, where it's like guns and
Get the egg!
Get the egg! Get the egg!
Punch the chicken!
And we all get paralyzed, and she has to save us all.
Homunculus Pride said, it's like SpongeBob Christmas cake, just in Greg's fist with a little pain. And now Tom with his Holly Jolly candy cane of death.
Whack.
You will be joyful, smack! You will be joyful, crack! Oh, he's dead. Be joyful, motherfucker.
You're joining his army now, bitch!
Go to sleep. He's so sleepy.
As he rides in there.
I know, Xmas. Well, who's that? That's the Merry Xmas Squad. Why are they the Merry Xmas Squad? Because they got beaten to death and punched to death with joy. So now they just go around.
They died from Holly Jolly.
Merry Xmas.
One
They're an army
of
of
them is like
killers.
Happy New Year.
Oh, who's that? That's Billy.
He was
Happy New
defective.
Year. Happy New Year. It's
doesn't
like
move very
the defective
well.
one. We hit him too many times. The resurrected was half success.
Kind of failed that.
Oh,
one.
the
He
one
was
on
my
the
first.
resurrection.
This has been a weird game.
A little bit.
Fucking Xmas.
So after we get our gifts and say our goodbye to Krampus,
Want to zip to the new place, drop some extra stuff
yeah,
off.
so I guess we go to our
And
new
then-
location.
okay.
Just say
Then we're
You
going
have a new
hunting.
teleport point.
I teleport all there so we
Okay.
check out our office and our.
You guys teleport right into the office directly.
All right.
There's a register right there that's a registered Toka point. This place is empty.
No,
It's-
it's not.
It's got, except for a counter in the small office in the front, which opens up to what you can see what looks like a decent sized yard in the front, up to one of the main streets, so to say. As far as you can tell where you are. None of you have checked the map yet to see where you are.
So I do check the map now.
Yeah.
Trying to finish my drink before I
Okay.
said that.
So you are on the outer edges of the circumference of Toka.
4 billion miles away from where we were before.
Okay.
But we got home
Basically, you are about as far as you can get from the center. And you're about, if you figured out walking time, if you were trying to leave from
6
the
months.
hotel you were staying to try and get to where you were going, to your office, you're talking a good 6-hour walk.
Okay, so we are on the outskirts.
Yeah.
Which is okay.
Teleporters.
That's why we have our shop, and we all
Yeah.
got these points now, so we can get here if we need to any moment.
Yeah. Inside the office, there are basic seats. They're really low crap quality. It's a basically, you guys have seen like an emptied out like garage office where it's an office but barely.
Many a time.
Covered in dust. And as you step in the back, out through the door, there's a small one-person like toilet and a bathroom there. Very simple.
Don't use it.
And the rest of this place
I know.
is almost cavernous. It's got a 20-foot tall ceiling. It goes back by about 100 feet by about 100 foot
Shop area.
shop area. The office itself was a 20-foot by 20-foot cube. Not huge, but decent size. And in the back, you can see a stairway going up. It's one of those like twirly stairways.
Isn't there supposed to be another?
The living room's upstairs.
No, I meant downstairs for magic effects and shit like that.
That's what the shop area is. It's just one elongated area.
Oh, I thought there was 2. Okay, sorry.
No,
He didn't elongate it.
Yeah.
one warehouse.
Okay, no problem. I thought
You guys
said there
can
was 2.
separate it yourself.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, so
Go upstairs. See what we got.
head upstairs to the
Okay.
living quarters.
You go upstairs. It's a very simple hallway that follows the 2 sides of the building, and you see that there are 5 doors on each hallway.
Nice.
I'd check out one of the rooms to see. It's just a basic apartment.
And
Yeah.
inside, you see what looks to be about a 20 by 40 room. Okay, and it has a door in the back of it. And you can see that it has a small living room. It has a small kitchenette. It has a silver box that's about as tall as you guys are that you've never seen before. The weirdest looking stove you've ever seen.
The hell's the box?
And the room is perfectly clean.
The refrigeration
Downstairs was dusty. But yeah, you recognize it as a fridge. You guys have just never seen a fridge before.
Exactly.
Hey, it's normal.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Okay. It looks much like what your old room was if you had never decorated it.
Mm.
So each of you can choose your own apartment room. The back door leads to a bedroom, which has a comfy bed on it. Nothing horribly special. The entire apartment is dimly lit. And off of the bedroom is another doorway that goes into a bathroom that has the full toilet, shower stall, and a relatively large tub.
Nice.
So you now have your ACG warehouse.
All right.
So now you can decorate it. So we're at the hour 13 now, so let's take a break. We'll have a smoke session and stuff and so forth. When we come back, if you guys want, you can do the RAM, or you can start working on appointing your house and doing Tinker.
The RAM would be great to well, we can't. We have to return its body. I really had this whole RAM skin on the
Maybe
wall.
we'll get lucky and get 2.
That might be kind of hard if we actually have to face 2 of these things.
Let him roll it.
Well, no, I mean, I definitely.
We'll take a break for now.
We
Be
can go
back.
kill the RAM, then.